What's going on with y'all, man? We had a good live yesterday. A live where you make LB irritable is a great live. Just kidding, that's my guy. But yeah, you have reports that the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever game is going to be massive. Like, people are going to be watching, like coming to the game. They're already buying tickets. So you're going to have Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Everybody's like, man, Angel might not start, and Angel's going to start. Angel is a hard worker. Everybody think because she does all these sponsors, she don't put no time into the gym. Which is a bunch of lies, by the way, by the public. But hey, what can you do? Their favorite player, white girl, excuse me, their favorite player, Caitlin Clark is coming, and they're trying to rent out the I think it's the United Center they call it. I don't know what they call that bull stadium. But I know Indiana is gonna try to get the men's stadium because it's going to be a packed house to want to see Caitlin Clark, especially not only her but Angel Reese. Angel Reese is already out promoting the tickets for the Chicago Sky, which is great. And now you got other WNBA players upset. Everybody's like, the black women aren't getting any love or attention. But it's funny to me that the black women in college didn't come to Angel Reese's support. They didn't come to her or LSU's aid when they were getting bombarded by not only the LGBTQ, but also the people, the racists and all of them, and the Clark fans. So y'all didn't come to their aid, so why we need to come to yours? See, this is the problem. I said it from the beginning. You guys are not marketable. You're not important. You can't be out here like a Diana Taurasi kissing women on the lips and doing all type of things to look like a man. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be, if you two think I'm being rude or stuff, I'm not being rude. I'm calling it what it is. You may want to see that, but the majority of the public, which the majority is, of course, of white, they have a lot of families. They are not really acceptable to a lot of this same person action. They're not. Now you got everybody pissed off saying, man, all this Caitlin Clark attention. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, yeah, I feel you. I don't like it she's getting all this attention because she's a white girl. Caitlin Clark can actually play. But because of her whiteness and she could play, the conservatives do what they always do. Support that and over glorify it. That's what the media does. The media was not made for us people. When are black people going to understand this? That's why we need to make our own outlets. But we can't because we're not together. We always have a problem with somebody else that may be higher than us. And that's the issue. Now the women are upset because she's getting this love. I mean, she's going to get this love. It's Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark packs in a crowd. She packs a crowd in. For real, for real. Right? So, what are we talking about here? Huh? What are we talking about? Now, with this happening, I still think the WNBA should max out at least at $5 million. At least. They should not get paid as much as the men. But I still say they should get paid from up in the $5 million, up to $5 million, at least make up to that. So, you know. Now, got a lot of people talking about Aja Wilson. Why she's not getting love. Well, Aja doesn't have a personality. She doesn't have an infectious one. Angel Reese has an infectious personality. Caitlin Clark has no personality, but she has game. So you know they're gonna let her get away with stuff, so she can have the league, you know, flourish. And the WNBA is trying to push her because they're like, look, man, we need somebody to push us so we can get the revenue coming in, the sponsorship, because all they need is a face. The WNBA, they tried to make everybody the face. Maya Moore. They tried Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi is way too manly, and people don't like Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi has a real big mouth. She walks around and act like, you know, she's this and that. They don't really like that. People really don't like that type of attitude, especially from somebody like her. That's why Skylar Diggins isn't on the team anymore, because her and Taurasi were going at it. She rubs people the wrong way a lot of times, you know. So, but Reese and Cardoso are going to what they're going to do is they're going to change everything. Excuse me. They're going to change how everything is viewed. The Chicago Sky are going to, like, Reese effect is crazy. And I told everybody this. Angel Reese has a lot of fans. That's what I'm saying. People were talking trash about her. I'm like, dude, Angel Reese knows what she's doing. She's great at what she does. That marketability will be crazy next year. So people might as well get ready for it. You know. I know I am. Now, this is the thing that really makes me upset. You got parents who are trying to be superstars, trying to be known. At times they don't understand how much they'll hurt the kid by them speaking on things. I'm talking about with Coach Prime and McCaskill. McCaskill's dad came out on a Twitter rant to say that it's favoritism why his son isn't playing. We got to hit the transfer portal. We're out. I'm not saying it verbatim, just giving you the synopsis, of what he said. Basically inferring that Coach Prime has favorites. He has favorites, and they're overshadowing his son when he feels his son is the best. McCaskill is good. I mean, he was a big-time recruit, but he's going to hit the transfer portal. McCaskill came out and thanked Coach Prime and also said that I speak for me, nobody else speaks for me, which basically he told his pops that was distasteful. Somebody around him had to let him know this could hurt your son. Because if people see you doing this when your son isn't If your son's not out there working, or he doesn't earn the spot, if he doesn't earn the spot, you're quick to pull him out and transfer him. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a real big problem, and that could hurt his chances of going to other teams. See, parents don't understand that they do more harm than good. I know that's your son. You love him. You support him. That's great. I'll never take that away from a black man who handles his responsibility and who is protecting his son. But you got to be careful. See, everybody is going along with the let's bash Coach Prime because they don't want Coach Prime to be successful. If Coach Prime be successful, then you know, it's boom. We on and popping. That means that he's gonna dominate it. You know, once he gets the right team, gets the right talent in there, Coach Prime will be able to do the things he needs to do. My only issue with Coach Prime is in the big games. I think he needs to get a little better with his coaching, especially down the stretch, and his preparation. Those are two things he has to work on, and I believe he'll be awesome. Also, I want him to run the ball more this year. I think he got kind of stuck trying to let Shedeur throw them into wins, throw them out of trouble, more than relying on your playmakers on the outside as well as your guys in the backfield. I think they have a solid running back group. I just think they don't use them enough. But that also is their offensive line. Their offensive line has not been up to par. Maybe this year they'll get better. But like I said in about 3-4 years, I said when Prime get there, they'll actually be taken off. During that time, they can make the revenue because people are going to come to the games. People are going to come watch them. People are going to bring their kids there. You also had a fellow parent, a woman who was very classy, a black woman, by the way, very classy with her response. The reason people are going to be like, well, why are you emphasizing the black or they're black in that? Because they use our own people as ammunition to push an agenda. And the agenda is that Coach Prime can't get it done. Coach Prime has no business being here. We have all these pink coaches here. They should be getting the publicity he should get. You know what I'm saying? And that's the attitude. So that's why I'm saying black woman said this, a black man said this, because this is what they do. This is what the media do. The media take our own and people that look like us and use them and weaponize them to tear us down. They've been doing it for a long time. They've used the media. When they had the newspaper, oh man, it was even worse. Because with the newspaper, you know, they'll print it and everything. You know, they could print it. You know, and once it's printed, it's out there. There's no corrections, there's no changes. So if somebody painted a picture on how your character is, there's nothing you could do. Nowadays, you can make videos and edit things to make people look bad or take what they say out of context. Now, the lady who came by here, instead of you going off and getting an attitude, you could have supplied me with a link that backed up your claim, because I've looked everywhere, and that statement he said about where Shedeur and Travis is going, or teams he has in mind, I don't think he was talking about that. I think he was talking about the parents saying these things about him, or people just saying that, you know, he's this and that about the practice. But other than that, I haven't seen him refer to anything or shoot that down. And instead of you getting upset, we could have worked with each other. See, people got to understand, just because you have an opinion or you found something, you could talk to people. You can leave a link and say, yo, this is how I see this. But I mean, to that article. But you didn't have anything. And you probably won't have it because you're a troll. They sent you to my page to hate like they've been doing. I don't know why they want to be upset or mad at me, because what? I'm telling the truth about the great white hype and Caitlin Clark, about the media being what it is, that is made for white folks, which it is. It's made for white and pink folk. If white people think that it's not made for them, then they're a goddamn lie, or they're in denial. And 9 times out of 10, they're in denial or they're delusional. The media goes out its way to paint white athletes or white men in general, or white people in general, as these saints. So, but Coach Prime handled it well, and like he told McCaskill, who came back and apologized on behalf of his father, which showed me that the father's trying to be a superstar. He's trying to steal his son's shine, which I don't like. I don't like parents trying to steal their son's shine. You know, and he got upset, right? And you know, you're gonna be mad as a parent, but parents gotta understand this is competition. You know what I'm saying? This is competition. You know, this is football, man. You may think your son is great, may be the best. That's what you're supposed to think. But man, it's tough. And that's all Coach Prime most likely is trying to tell him. So I gotta go, man. I'ma holler at you guys later, man. Thank y'all for all your support. You know, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. You know, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you love what you hear, you can donate to the page either via Cashapp or Zelle. That's in the description box, or you can super chat when we're live, or premiere video, or super thanks. Shout out to Casino for Life, Scrub Zero, Jose Rodriguez, Jag Sports, who did it this time, Lobo, Leaf Diggy, the Mac Mizzle Show, Strictly Unapologetic, One True Emperor, MDT Sports, Jeff Bone the Bonehead. You know, shout out to LB for coming through. That's it, man. If I missed you, my apologies. I'm out. Dizzy.